Did you know you can edit using Canva? So if you're looking to do some marketing using videos for ads, shorts, reels, or even personal use, Canva is a great tool to edit videos, and it's a very easy and streamlined process. So in this video, I'm gonna go step by step on how to create videos in Canva and some best practices. So let's jump in here and I'll show you how to do that. Alrighty, so we're here in Canva, and if you don't have a Canva account, you can find a link in the description below for a 30-day free trial. There is both a free and paid account for Canva available, so whichever one you choose is up to you. But once you have an account, you can meet me here in the dashboard. So creating a video project in Canva is similar to other projects, but you want to make sure you choose the video option because this will give you a timeline at the bottom. So there's two ways to do it. On the home page, you can either hit this video button right here, but to keep it standard, what I like to do is go up here to create a design and type in video, and it should be the first option. Make sure it's the 1920 by 1080p. And if we click on that, we can see when it pulls up the canvas, it is similar with the interface for regular projects, but down here at the bottom, the main difference is you have this timeline. So this timeline down here, let me zoom in, and that will give you the capability to lengthen clips. It will give you the ability to split and kind of rearrange things the way you want, as similar to any other video editor. So you can do a lot of things with Canva, and there's a lot of templates to help you get started if you're kind of new to it, just to kind of get comfortable with it. But for this video, I'm going to be creating a commercial, just a simple text commercial with moving text and background videos to keep it simple and give you a base idea on how to create stuff for yourself. Now, first things first, we want to upload our videos. And so if you are creating a YouTube video where you pre-recorded videos, just go over here on the left-hand side to uploads. And here you can upload your files, pull it from your desktop or documents or wherever you have those files and upload it to your project. Or if you don't have any starting files, you can go to you can go to videos right here. If you don't see it, just go to more and it'll pull up a video option, and we can click on this to get some stock video. Now keep in mind, if you have the pro account, there will be more options available, but even with the free account, there are some free options for you. So I'm going to do a quick little commercial for, let's say, a handyman. So I'm going to search videos regarding that. All right, and this is just going to be a general handyman, so I'll look up some good just B-roll, and that's just footage of things happening that serves as background footage. So let me find one real quick. Okay, so it's not perfect, but I found this one. It'll do for the purpose of this video. So once you find a video, all you need to do is click on it, and it will populate in the artboard over here. Now, if you notice, there's some white borders around it. It doesn't fill the page completely. So just grab these on the side, these handles, and click and drag so it fills up the whole canvas, because we want to make sure there's no white around the edges. All right, so we see down here the video came in at 15.7 seconds, which is a bit too long. We want some quick clips for our commercial, and so in order to resize videos, all you need to do is on either side you can see these little bars that pop up. Let me just zoom in, and you can click and drag these bars to resize it from the end and from the beginning to kind of trim your video the way you want it. All right, so I wanted this to be about 4 seconds long, so let me just drag it until you see right here that it says 4 seconds. And now we have that. Just another tool to keep in mind, you can also right click it and split the page to split it in two, so you have two separate clips, but we're not going to do that for this video. That's just so you all know that it's there. So now that we have a background clip, there's a few things you can do with it. If you click on it, you notice up here there's some new options that pop up, and you can go to color, trim, playback, but we're going to go to edit video. And here you can actually add some adjustments. So if we see right here, you got these adjustments. And if we want to make it a little darker, we can do that with the brightness, kind of bring that down so it's kind of a dark overlay. Or if we want it lighter with a light overlay, we can bring the brightness up. I'm going to go for a lighter option, I think, just to keep it upbeat. But you can kind of play with the colors and different options right here. And then once you're done with that, just click off of it and you're good to go. So now we want to add some text to it, because this video doesn't really tell me much. It's just kind of supplementary B-roll. Let's go over here to the left-hand side and hit text. And Canva does a really good job of giving you some preset fonts, so they're more fun and not as standard as just Helvetica or some boring fonts. So if you don't know much about fonts, you can go through these font combinations and kind of see some pre-made ones. So I like this huge sail one right here. It's kind of attention grabbing and it's good for the first slide. So I'm just going to click on this and it'll populate in the page. Now, if you notice, the yellow is kind of hard to see against the white background. So I can either change the background to darker, or I can change the font color by clicking on it and going up here to this and changing it to like black. And then I'm gonna change this to maybe red. Yeah, that's some good contrast, good legibility. Now if we go here to this little scrubber and go to the beginning and hit this arrow play button, we can see kind of a preview of it. Pretty good, some background video, the text just stagnant. But we want the text to move. So click on the text and go up here to animate. And animate has some preset animations that you can apply to the video. I want, let's see, this breathe one is good because it's like huge, it's getting bigger. You can really give some personality to your text. So I'm going to do this breathe one right here. I'm going to do the same thing for the other text. Breathe it. Actually, I don't like that. Let me take a second to find one that I really like. Okay, so I found one I think it works better. It's a pop, and it has the option for animate on both in and exit. So I have it popping coming in and popping going out. So let me play to show you what it looks like. I think that's more attention grabbing than the breathe animation. And then as you can see, it kind of fades out, pops out. So it's animated on both. Now we've got our intro slide done. Let's create a second. So right next to the one we've been working on, we can see a little gray box with an arrow. This will add a page and give you room for creating a second slide or a second part of the video. So this is going to be the meat and potatoes of the video. It's going to be what the huge sale is. So let me do what I did in the first slide and find another B-roll that I can have in the background. Okay, so I found this one. It's another bathroom one. It kind of matches the first one, but where I have the saturation being lighter on the first one, I have it being darker on the second one, so I can add some white text on top. And let me just resize it so it's 4 seconds and matches the first slide. And then again, let me do the same thing with the text. Okay, so not perfect, but you get the idea. I just have a 30% off home renovation. So as you can see, I've animated the same way on the first slide as I do the second one. So let me just play this real quick so you can see it. So I've got the huge sale coming in with the background video, and then I've got the 30% off home reno. So you can kind of see how that flows together. Now let me create the ending slide, and then I'll show you how to make transitions and adding the music. Okay, so again, not perfect, but you get the idea. So we'll go from the second slide, which is the value proposition, the 30% off. And if we play it, we can see it goes to the last slide, which is the call to action, the website. But once you get all the base work done with the slides, we can go in here and create transitions. So if you'll notice between the two slides, there's a little plus icon. And if you click on that, you have the option to add a page between or add a transition. So we're going to add a transition. And we just want, let's see, slide, circle wrap. That one's pretty cool. So we'll do that one and set the duration. Pretty good, I think. And then do the same thing with the second one. Now let's add the final piece, which is music, because it's nothing without music. It doesn't really grab people's attention without something catchy to get their ears working. So within Canva, just like videos and photos, they have stock audio you can use. And like I said before, you'll have more options with the premium, and make sure you do your due diligence because if you post these on YouTube, sometimes YouTube's can get a little iffy with audio. But yeah, just do your due diligence and make sure you don't break any rules with that. So let me just find one real quick. Okay, that was pretty quick. I found one right here. And so all you need to do is click and drag it, and you can drag it below your video within the timeline right here. And once you do that, you can see it's down here. And I'm not sure if my capture card has audio of the computer, so you may not hear this. I'll have to put it in post, but I can kind of test it out and see. Actually, I'm going to mute this because I'm going to post this on YouTube, and I don't want to get monetized for this quick little example. So that's how you do audio. Same thing with adjusting it. Just grab the sliders on either side. You can make it shorter or longer. And if you don't like that particular section of the audio, you can double click it and drag the audio within the capture window, and you can kind of have different clips of the music throughout it. And then once you're done with all that and your video is ready to export, you are finally ready to package it up and send it off to wherever you're sending it. Just go up here to share, download, and you can download as an MP4. There may be some other video files, but I always do MP4 just because it's what I'm familiar with, and I think it works best standard on all platforms. Make sure you have all the pages in part of the selected pages. So I've got 3 and it's doing all pages. Good to go. And then I can download it and take it off to the races. Use it for however I'm going to use it. So I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know there are a lot of tools within Canva, so I may have missed something that could be important to you. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you very quickly. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.